That's a town.
Yeah. Is this your first time in the museum?
No, I've been here. I pretty much come here every week just to relax, refresh.
Yeah.
I deal with
Yeah.
a job that now that we're live, all I can say is it's a very stressful 12-hour job that you might be
Okay.
able to grasp what I
Well, it's
do.
a
And
nice place to just kind of wander around.
it is. And how have you enjoyed being a docent here?
Oh, it's fantastic. You get to meet people from all over the world, which is the most fascinating part.
Uh-huh.
There's usually when you talk about people that come into this particular museum, given its location, that's a good distance from Washington D.C. They really want to be here.
Yeah.
Those folks who come in really want to be here, and they're very interested in all of the artifacts that we have, particularly the ones that we call the Big Five, the Blackbird that's right here.
Heck yeah.
The Concorde, B-29 Enola Gay, and the first Boeing 707. Those are the Big Five we talk about all the time. But then you can be fascinated by the stories behind some of these other things as well. So it's great to share the stories with everybody. It's a great job to have. And like I say, you're meeting people from all over the world. Many times because of the location right next to Dulles International Airport, you see people dragging their luggage through here because they're just
That's awesome.
before they take their next flight back to Europe or South America or somewhere else around the world. Sometimes you even see the flight crews come in.
Whoa. That's awesome. And sir, did you serve in the military, or what originally got you into this?
No, you see these sitting on my nose? They've been there since I was 3.5 years old.
Oh, okay.
As a kid, pilots needed to have 20/20 vision, so I was grounded early.
Ah.
And so I was never a pilot, never an astronaut. I'm just somebody who's always been interested in aviation history and space history.
Interesting. That's great. Do you think that led to you being where you're at right now with the Smithsonian and the...
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, I moved to the Washington region in 1992, came here with my family from Ohio. And the first time I brought my kids into the National Law Museum, or the National Museum down in the mall, I looked around and said, you know what, this would be a great place to work someday. Mm-hmm. And I retired a year ago in January.
Congrats.
This is what I get to do. Some days I'm on the floor in person out there. Other days I'm down in Washington, D.C. on the National Law Building. And other days I'm doing this back and forth, which is, gives you 3 different options. All of them are a lot of fun.
Now, let me ask you this, sir, if you don't mind. Do you know what the G-forces the SR-71 pilots experienced by any chance?
Yeah, well, here's the interesting thing about the SR-71. It was designed to basically do 2 things, and that was fly fast and fly straight.
Okay.
So it was not pulling a lot of G's like a fighter plane. It was not making a tight turn like in a dogfight. This plane, going Mach 3, 2,200 miles an hour at 85,000 feet, it's going to eat up probably 75 to 100 miles in the sky just to make a right turn. Okay?
Whoa.
So they're not yanking the stick and doing a turn on the dime. So the G-forces that were pulled by the pilots were not excessive because they were pretty much just flying level and flying fast for the most part.
Oh, okay. And do you know, I'll let these other folks ask questions too, but do you know what the top altitude and maybe the speed and temperature of this plane might have got to up on the... Yeah. We want to grill some burgers.
Yeah, its top speed was 2,200 miles an hour roughly, so that's Mach 3. The altitude was 85,000 feet, so that's 16 miles above the surface of the Earth. The skin temperature, that speed of that fuselage right in front of you would get up to about 600 degrees Fahrenheit.
Ooh, the grill.
The interesting thing that the pilots and some of the people that flew this plane that were up in the cockpit, up where the cockpit glass is, that even though they were in an astronaut-style flight suit, which means they were wearing gloves, if they put their back of their hand up against the glass at the front of the aircraft, they could only hold it up there for about 8 to 10 seconds before they had to pull it away.
Ouch. And do you guys have any questions? This guy, Mr. John, is amazing.
Hey guys, how y'all doing today? Well, welcome to the Smithsonian of the SR-71 Blackbird. So what you guys have in front of you is the fastest piloted jet aircraft that's ever been built, even though it was designed over 60 years ago, retired from service over 30 years ago. Nothing in terms of a piloted jet aircraft has ever been built that can beat it. So it would fly at 2,200 miles an hour, fly at 16 miles above the surface of the Earth, so 85,000 feet, and only 29 of these airplanes were ever built. Only 29 were operational. And guess what? Nobody was ever able to shoot one down. They were always faster or flying higher than anything that came up to get them.
Is there a successor?
I'm sorry, say again, please?
Is there a successor?
Is there a successor? Yeah, like good question. So there's really to the best of the public's knowledge, an airplane successor to the SR-71. Most important that the SR was doing was all reconnaissance work. And it was basically spycraft using cameras and electronic sensors. Most of the work today is done by satellites and by drones with digital uplink and downlink capability that can get almost instantaneous information back to the command authority that's waiting for the information.
Hello.
I'm sorry, so what was your question? It was retired about 30 years ago. In 1990, it was retired.
Pardon me, sir. I was just curious. Is this a CIA? Was the CIA behind this plane? Was it originally a CIA plane? I've heard.
There was a single-seat version of this called the A-12, and the A-12 just carried one pilot, and that was an initial aircraft that was developed for the CIA. The CIA really flew independently pretty much for years from 1967 to 1968, before the two-seat version took over from the United States Air Force. And the Air Force
Cool.
took over all reconnaissance duties from the CIA.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Why was it retired?
I'm sorry?
Why was it retired?
Why I was retired? Well, probably three good reasons why I was retired. One was something called the Cold War, which was a conflict, so to speak, between the Soviet Union, which is now Russia, and the United States. All right. There were never really any shots fired at that, so that's why they call it a Cold War as opposed to a hot war. But there certainly was conflict, and so both countries wanted to keep an eye on the other country to see what was going on with their military. In 1989, the Soviet Union ceased to be in existence. It just reverted back to being Russia. And some of the parts of the Soviet Union were broken apart, and therefore Russia was standing on its own, and so the Soviet Union came to an end. This was a tool of the Cold War that was basically to deal with the conflict with the Soviet Union, so that reason was gone. Number two, it was very, very expensive to operate this airplane. About $85,000 an hour to fly this airplane. So those fighter jets that were show over there, maybe $10,000, $15,000 an hour. This cost $85,000 an hour. And number three is technology. Okay, something that you might have your cell phone, that digital camera. All the cameras on board this airplane were old-style film-based cameras. Okay, you would have to fly over to where you wanted to take some pictures to you were going to spy on, fly all the way back, get the film developed, get it analyzed. It'll be 24 to 36 hours before they ever got the information back to Washington, D.C. that it asked for permission to begin with. So, but the digital cameras that you have on your cell phone, just like digital cameras that are now on drones and in satellites, they're able to get that information almost instantaneously in minutes rather than waiting hours or days to get that. So those three reasons really combine to basically say it was time for the SR-71 to retire.
Thank you.
Good question. Very good question.
Why is it so popular?
Why is it so popular? Well, it looks very, very cool, right? Not blue. It's not sitting here on the floor right as you guys walk in the that's why I was saying. It is a very, very cool looking airplane. It was America's first attempt at building a stealth airplane. Okay? So it was built way back in the 60s. But if you look at the side of the airplane, they're called shines on the side. Rather than a flat side of the fuselage, the radar signals would bounce off of. This was designed to try and not reflect those radar signals right back. Even those tail fins in the back kind of pointed in towards one another. All right, there again, you're trying to take away a flat surface the radar signals would bounce off of. And then even the paint had little iron-bearing balls embedded in the paint, trying to diffuse the radar signals so that it wouldn't be captured on the radar screen by an enemy. Now, was it totally effective way back in the 1960s? No, it was not. But it was the beginning of the first attempt to build stealth technology, and it was not until about 20 years later that this guy started flying.
Oh, yeah.
F-117 Nighthawk, the first stealth fighter. And when you look at the most recent bomber that the U.S. Air Force is building now, you kind of see some of the same things, that blended body that has the cockpit included and the flat belly on the side. So you see that the legacy of the SR-71 still lives on today, even as they build stealth airplanes for the future. Good questions.
What's the biggest leap today? It's made by the.
Well, that's one that was built by the Soviet Union and by Russia. It's an Antonov, and it's a big cargo plane, kind of like a larger version of the C-5 Galaxy cargo plane that was called the U.S. Air Force.
Why was the Blackbird retired?
1990. So there were about 18 of the 29 that were originally built. There were 18 left, and they all retired all at once in 1990 and sent them to museums all over the United States. And there's also one sitting in England at a Royal Air Force base in England because that's where they were flying out for airtime in the 80s and 90s.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Great day in the museum. Thanks for stopping by.
Come back to ask another question.
Great questions. As you can see, there are a lot of aviation fans. Mr. John, I just had one last question for you, sir.
Sure.
Is it true that there was a shell company used to get titanium for this SR-71 plane?
Yeah, so when the SR-71 was first designed, they started designing it in mid-1958. And so construction really was from the early 1960s. And in the early 1960s, the U.S. had gotten a good supply of titanium. 93% of the fuselage of this airplane is titanium. But they
90%?
decided
Whoa.
the most lightweight and the most heat-resistant metal that they could use, but they didn't have a good supply of it. But who did? The Soviet Union. So the CIA set up shell companies in Europe. They purchased titanium from the Soviet Union, boxed it up, sent it to Burbank, California, where the Skunk Works, Lockheed, basically built this amazing airplane and then turned it right back around where it flew along the border of the Soviet Union for roughly the next 25 years.
That's awesome. And did it actually do any direct flights over the Soviet Union, or is it more to the side peripheral?
No, it did not. And after Gary Powers was shot down in the predecessor of the SR-71, the U-2, in 1960, President Eisenhower pledged to Premier Khrushchev that the U.S. would never penetrate the Soviet airspace again for reconnaissance efforts. And so what they did with this airplane, and still do today, to the best of our knowledge, is fly along the border of the Soviet Union or border of Russia, and are able to use their cameras and electronic sensors to peer anywhere from, say, 100 to 350 miles inside the border to collect intelligence data in that way. And again, today it's all done by satellites or, for the most part, over the Soviet Union.
And do you know, possibly, I just got a good question here. Do you know if it was true that this thing could take, I think it was 100,000 miles of aviation photography in a certain amount of time or something like that? Or
Yeah, it would basically be able to cover about 100,000 square miles per hour as it was flying
Wow.
at that kind of speed. And the real magic of the SR-71 isn't just the airplane. It's right over your shoulder, and that glass case over your shoulder is one of the cameras. And we have one of our colleagues here at the museum is a pilot of the SR-71. He flew it for 4.5 years, had 10 missions in this exact SR-71 that you have in front of you. And he tells the story that on a good sunny day, if he was flying over the parking lot here at the Reconnaissance Center at the Smithsonian, he could take a picture, a snapshot, going at 2,200 miles an hour from 16 miles high, 85,000 feet. And if you were standing by your car, he could say whether you were male, female. He could probably tell you what kind of car you had. He might even be able to tell you had a piece of paper in your hand. He wouldn't be able to read what was on the paper, but he would be able to tell what kind of, if you had a piece of paper in your hand. So those are all the kind of details that an amazing camera built way back in the 1960s, 1970s was able to take, and they would use that for reconnaissance efforts.
Excellent. No, thank you, Jordan. Actually, I forgot. We joked on the last YouTube that I was going to find a way to try to not get arrested by being part of his fan club and be like, because I've seen his name on the Smithsonian. Is there any way to maybe schedule an interview with him, or is he a really busy guy, or what would you recommend? Because I don't want to get arrested, to be honest. Yes.
Yeah, so he is still an active, as I understand it, he is active in the business world. He made his money through leasing aircraft and is still in the business of leasing aircraft. And so it's not like he's just hanging around waiting to talk to folks. He's still a busy entrepreneur and a busy businessman. The only way I think you ever get a hold of him is basically to call his company, I guess.
Okay, or maybe I could find my pretty girlfriend in a bikini might work or something like that.
You never know.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Mr. John. And it's nice to see young people, you helping young people too.
Absolutely. Have a great day.
Hey, you too, sir. Much appreciated. Let's go take a look at that SR-71. Hey, everyone. Sorry about that. I wanted you guys to experience a wonderful gentleman from the Smithsonian. Hi, Foxy and Caden. I hope to watch you live here soon, brother. And let's take a look at that Hikon camera. Damn, that's wicked. SR-71 camera. Has probably nothing on what we got today. Hey, Foxy, how you doing? Congratulations. And is the wife not throwing the toaster oven in the bathtub yet at you? Or VCR, DVD player, other electronics? Yeah, no doubt, Caden. Hope to see it, man. Hey, Foxy, I'm about I'm going to hit the 5-0 fairly soon. I'm in my 40s trying to hold on to my relative youth and vigor. How about you, brother? I think you were 36 if I remember correctly. The photographic memory is not what it once was. CRS, can't remember stuff, real condition. Doctor said so. But I hope you all like the planes. All right, that's a good age. And then, with all apologies, I hope other folks can confirm this. Once you hit 40, it all falls apart. Actually, you find new stuff. So if you're doing running and exercising, knock it out now, brother. And I hope your wife has not thrown the electric appliances at you yet in the bathtub, because that's a problem. Oh, heck yeah, Caden, way to go, my man. And you know what? Let me ask, did you have enough Riz? Did you go up to her? What words did you use? Because this old guy needs some new tricks for Riz. Man, these are amazing. Holy Toledo. The F-14 Tomcat. Hi, Maverick. Hi, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. Yeah, Foxy. Cheaper to keep her, though, no matter how good or bad. Actually, I can't say much about my ex-wife other than I'm glad I divorced her. But look at this F-14, folks. Who wanted to fly this thing? You're not alone, admit it. Come on. We got people here that dreamed of Top Gun, have dreamed of flying this bad boy. Oh, yeah, that's creative, Caden. So is she kind of like an artistic type that's into spontaneous displays of musical affection? Because that's an awesome way to get in a lady's heart, so to speak. Maybe you could teach me to play it, because, yeah, lately the Riz factor is about 0. Oh, okay, you asked her out. And she wanted to go out, and she said yes. Way to go, Caden. Direct and to the point. I love it. Heck yeah. Oh, my God, Foxy, the same. What a joy. Could you imagine the absolute blood pressure-driven adrenaline rush that would be? Especially the F-15 or F-35. Oof. Or, oh, you're right, the F-16 with those G-forces. Holy Toledo. I forgot its acceleration rate, but I think it can go up to 30,000 feet in like under a minute. That's just nuts. Oh, that's very good, Caden. In fact, that's how a lot of good relationships start. Hopefully, no matter what happens with the relationship, you guys always are friends. Hey, Tehran, nice to have you here. Sorry you missed the gentleman from Smithsonian, but I hope everybody enjoyed him. He's a great guy. Yeah, Cade, what is it, the F-47 or something like that? Yeah, something like that, Tehran, I agree. All good, Fox. Why in hangar? Why not in Ukraine? Good point, Lewis. It'd be nice to send them there. These could still do some work. Oh, my goodness, Jeffrey. Which one is your favorite of all? Oh, okay, Caden. They're actually designing an F-24. Nice. Do you know what that's going to look like? Or I know I've seen the F-47. I wasn't aware of that. Thanks for teaching this old dog a new trick. And I do hope you all, if you guys could like the Smithsonian Udvar Hazy Center and thank Mr. John, it would be greatly appreciated, because I'm going to do it too. He was a good staff member that really taught us a lot. That's great, Caden. And eventually I'm going to join you when you go live, because that is, I think you're going to find it a lot of fun. You'll meet people from around the world, a variety of interests. They may not be as or aviation obsessed as we are, but it's good to have different interests. And damn, that F-86 still looks hot. Oh, no doubt, Cade. In fact, I'm going to Google that when I get back to the crib, because you piqued what's left of my brain cells' interest in the neurons are somewhat connected to that. Anytime, Cade, man. Keep rocking the house. Be you. Be true to who you are. It is, Jeffrey, the rock like the space shuttle. Let's go take a look at that bad boy, too. That gentleman for Smithsonian. If anybody could just write on their Facebook page, John the Docent, SR-71, is a really nice man. They do this for free. They do it for the passion. And he also gave me a tip. I don't think I'll be able to stalk the SR-71 pilot that works for Smithsonian. It's a shame. Joking, I really don't want to get arrested for that. Although, if I have to bring a young hot lady with a bikini on to get his attention, I'll do it. Or maybe I'll wear it. Maybe that'll get his attention. Heck yeah, Jeffrey, it is, sir. It is beautiful. Oh, okay. Caden, are you on like a military base? Hey, Luis, indeed. Oh, the Apache must be freaking fun. You're right, and that's a great description. The Harley Davidson or motorbike in air. I don't know any former Apache pilots, but I know 2 Cobra pilots. They're crazy as hell, and they are awesome. They said that thing was wicked. But yeah, that's the first to space after Challenger and Columbia. Discovery. Oh, okay, there's no planes. Caden, do you have like a museum maybe somewhat within reason? Because you're right, sadly, aviation and space museums are kind of, the way they're located on the chessboard, so to speak, is pretty, it's iffy. I think those ohms engines turned on once and cranked this thing with a solid booster rockets is amazing. Of course, the Canadarm. Thank you, Dr. Sally Ride and others. Hubble telescope, satellites. So thank you, Canada. Merci beaucoup if you speak French. And thank you if you speak English. Don't want to see these go off. But there it is. Dr. Ride was the first to really pioneer. She was great with the Canadarm on the space shuttle. Truly an amazing person. Rest in peace. Much respect.
Where it should be situated and everything you need to know.
It's getting a little busy here, folks, so sorry.
Put it in the right place.
What? Oh, okay.
I know it's over there.
Your parents won't let you go, but your uncle saw, oh my God, the F-22. He's lucky. Oh, the F-4, you see, oh my goodness, beautiful planes. You sure your parents can at least do a drive-by of the airport or the military base? Because even here at Andrews Air Force Base, which is close by in D.C., they're used to plane spotters. They just accept us. As long as we don't step on between the gates. Don't do that. I'm sure it's not good. Yeah, I wouldn't play with some 18-year-old guy holding a M4 or some other firearm.
It's not crowded. Can we go take a break? Can we after?
No, I haven't, Luis. That's very cool. Well, let's hope it happens. Do you know if it's related to, I believe, Hauppauge Lloyd Aeronautical Company? Because I've heard they're doing some work. I'm just not sure it's shuttle work. Oh, sorry, Cade, man. I hope you get a chance to go, or I kid you not. As long as you stay outside the gates, you're good to watch military airplanes or open houses. And there's the beautiful Black Widow. That sucker killed a lot of enemy pilots. Go see the Enola Gay. See a 707. Oh, okay. So when you're boarding the bus, you get to see planes. Nice. What type, Caden, do you get to see? Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, don't go on the hangars. It's where the good secret stuff is. And my goodness, folks, let's hope, ladies and gentlemen, we never have to use an atomic bomb again. If you want a good book, Hiroshima is very painful to read, but that is indeed the Enola Gay. And Colonel Tibbets actually got a love for flying from literally helping out a pilot send out flyers for Babe Ruth. No joke. Oh, Cessna's nice, and P-63s are nice too. Good aircraft. If y'all are familiar, Tex Johnson is the craziest SOB ever, but I love what he did with this 707 with the barrel roll to show it off. Nuts. Oh, prop planes are fun, Caden. In fact, gotta love the sound. 'Tis a shame that commercial aviation is, well, it's good. It's faster with a jet engine, but man, I miss the getting on the puddle jumper and hanging on for dear life. And crying. In my knees, begging to get there safely. Kind of, somewhat. Praying, crying, tranquilized. New jets are definitely better. AG-20, I'm trying to think, Cade, which one is that, buddy? I'm a little lost on there, but they got the most awesome Stratoliner. And we got, of course, the Concorde and Mr. Hoover stuff, and that 707. Man, Tex Johnson, guts. And respects to those victims of that last awful, disastrous flight for Air France, Concorde. Pilots were amazing. They were really given a no-win situation. It's very tragic. Look at those engines and those wheels so close, tires so close. That was a problem to a degree. Oh, twin prop. I'm trying to remember, Caden. I'll look for it. They may have it here at Udvar. If not, I guarantee they got it at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. If this channel ever pays, we're going to do a lot of aviation stuff. That's all I could say is, I hope this channel one day pays, because to be honest, I'm a single dad. I'm working my tails off, 60-hour weeks, and would like to focus more on aviation with y'all. And the more subscribers we have, the more we can do, the more likely this channel gets paid. So if you don't mind, thumbs up here or likes or anything, always appreciated. But there's those beautiful Rolls-Royce engines in the back there, and they used to be up here, as you can see the scuffing. It's not something you see every day. Yeah, they do have the F6F, and in fact, Caden, I'll try to get up and show you that. They got that plus the P-51 next to each other, and it's really cool. It really is. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Waffle, this is the Concorde. In fact, here's a view under, if you want. Beautiful plane. My aunt got lucky. She got a travel voucher to ride on one. She said that was very uncomfortable. Wasn't built for comfort, it was built for speed. And she said that there was really no difference when it went to supersonic Mach 1 or Mach 2. Smooth ride. The only thing that she knew was the sign in the front said Mach 1 and Mach 2, which is actually pretty cool, to be honest. Bob Hoover. If you guys want a good, ladies and gents, what a good laugh, YouTube Bob Hoover wine glass. You'll thank me later, because it is funny. He was a hoot. His planes, genius, probably one of the best pilots ever. And if you like helicopters that have Guinness records, there's the Spirit of Texas. First worldwide flight on a helicopter in 1982. Constellation. This was actually not the same plane, but it was used for troops. But this is what President Eisenhower used for his Air Force One, was the Constellation from Lockheed. I wish, Caden, oh my God, I wish they had the A-10 Thunderbolt, AKA Warthog, because that is wicked. You might notice how many rounds per minute did that thing, can it deliver to tanks on the fields and other perceived threats? Hope you all like this. And I'll try to get you guys soon the P-51 again and the F-6. Also, props to the West Virginia National Guard. Back many years ago, they helped with the sad recovery of We Are Marshall. And then, of course, here's the Antarctic expedition plane from Admiral Byrd. Stars and Stripes. You don't see this every day in the neighborhood. And thank you to all who explained to me and others here why the Constellation's plane tail was like this. It was so it could get in the hangar, which is neat. And of course, fans will love Rusty Croppower. What's his name? Dusty Croppower? Dusty Crophopper. Damn it, dyslexia. Oh, nice. 3,900 rounds a minute. 70 a second. Is that 50 cal or a different round? That's amazing no matter what it is. In fact, got to pay respects to the 9/11 fire and recovery folks in a minute. Then let's go take a look at that F8 or F6 and the P-51. Oh, wow, Caden. No, I didn't know that was a P-51 variant. 30 millimeters. Oh, yeah, that's going to leave a mark, to say the least. And by the way, props to, it's sad, it's horrible. I'll never forget this day, and I'm sure us old folks here will never forget this day. September 11, 2001. This was the fire company from Reagan Airport that responded to the Pentagon. Although a recovery scene, much respect, much love to these brave men and women. Damn, the size of a beer bottle. Ooh, Waffle, that's awesome, man. Well, maybe not so much for enemies, but indeed, Caden, thank you, because sadly that caused so many deaths here, and then inevitably led to many deaths elsewhere too. Sorry about the dyslexia kicking in, folks. It is what it is. And of course, the world's smallest plane. Who wants to ride this bad boy? Is it from GTA? Let's put a 7-foot individual on this bad boy right here. Oh yeah, let's do it. Who wants to ride this plane? Who wants to do the Rutan Quickie, which is the best named experimental plane ever? Mile High Club, baby. Oh yeah, AT-10 is a gun with a plane. Agreed, Waffle. Oh, AIM-9 DOD would be awesome. Hell yeah. I like the way you think. Go big or go home. And this is an amazing story. I didn't know this until about a month ago, thanks to folks here that are lovely and into aviation. This is the Junkers 52, which was used for both military and commercial service. And the president of Junkers did not want to follow the Third Reich's orders to put these planes into military service. So props to him. But unfortunately for him, the Reich did, I forgot what you call it, would take over something, eminent domain or whatever it's called. Beautiful planes. Oh yeah, DOD, hell yeah. How are my favorite luggage sets, alligators doing down there? All jokes aside, actually, I like alligators. I've eaten alligator tail and find it delicious. And I might make some boots out of the next one I get. Hey there, Caden, indeed, and Ganong, nice to have you here. What do you think of this cool experimental plane that went 400 plus miles an hour? Pretty wild, ain't it? Kind of weird colors, though. Nice, Caden. Was that at Orlando's, I forgot what it's called, Alligator Park, which admittedly was one of my favorite places to visit ever because it was hilarious. Oh, heck yeah, DOD. I like the way you think. Man, it would be cool in 1776. Just one or two F-15s would probably end it all. What do you think? Heck yeah, Caden, it is. Let's go see if we can find that. You guys are going to make me do heights again. It's all right. I'll do it for y'all. Why not? Oh, okay, Louisiana. Good Cajun recipes, good Creole. Oh, heck yeah, wild one. Nice. So, did you feed it? What did you feed it, Cade? And how did it react, I guess, to your presence, if that makes sense? I hope you saw it first, to be honest. Yeah, I'll never forget Cancun, Mexico. In Spanish on the way out of kayaking, beware of saltwater crocodiles. Gracias. That was interesting. Hi there, Amtrak train tracker. Nice to have you back. How you doing, buddy? Oh, you fed a chicken. Nice, Caden. I bet. Have you had it? Because seriously, they taste like chicken too. No joke. And that comet is crazy. Rocket takeoff. That's just nuts. Okay, folks. I love you guys. If I freak for a second, it's not you, it's me. Heights, despite loving flying, it's an issue. Oh, Amtrak, man, of course. Have you caught any good train spotting lately? Oh, heck yeah, Caden. It's got to keep, what is it? It's cold-blooded, so it has to keep its body temperature regulated by the sun and other conditions. Oh, Department of DOD, if this channel ever pays. Road trip. Yes, road trip to Wright-Patterson Air Force Base. 2 days. But the key is this channel has to pay to make it happen. I just can't afford it right now. I'm sorry. Hey, Ben. War Thunder in real life, indeed. Thank you, Caden. Just chilling. And Waffle, good point. Most things, if it tastes like chicken, keep on licking. If it tastes like trout, get out. Hi, Breviat. Dan, I can read the Cyrillic. I love it. Spasiba. Oh, okay, Amtrak. What other trains have you caught this week since we last chatted? Indeed, Kaylin. Have you had wild turkey? Because I love the taste of wild turkey. Oh, cool. The DOD fellow on the spectrum guy here. And it's all good. It happens to the best of us. I would be, if I ever have a channel here that's paid, you're going to see autism screaming and my ADD off the charts at Wright-Patterson. Indeed, they sometimes do, Caden. In fact, now that you mention it, I think it was tilapia I had about a week ago. And you're right. It did taste like chicken. God, that's beautiful. You're right, the Lysander. Let's go deal with heights again one more time. Oh my God, DOD, you're so lucky. Oh, Monster Jam, like big trucks. I'm gonna wait a few here because I'm stuck. Man, my spectrum screaming would be immense if I was ever to see a B2. I've seen them in the air from a distance. They are amazing. So want to get close to one. Yeah, Kate. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see. Crap. Did I take the wrong way? Yeah, sorry, folks. You're dealing with a bald guy. I'm old. Yeah, they are DOD. In fact, Caden's right. I'll never forget the one that flew over the DC area. I think it was for COVID and morale. I couldn't believe. I think it also is a fly-by-wire 90%, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I don't know, Amtrak. Is Gravedigger still in? Yeah, hopefully everybody, I can tell you this, Waffle Bricks, I saw it outside of an air show flying over. Oh my God, Caden, I love that plane. F-5 Tiger is still used by, I think, Mexico, Paraguay, and I forgot what other military. Oh, and you're indeed, Delta. That's right, this is the beauty. In fact, let me give you a view that most people don't get. I'm fortunate to be 30 miles from here. Hope you enjoy this. The SR-71 from above. Oh yeah, Amtrak. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, once it warms up, because being older and colder is a real deal. And then of course the F4, P40. These are all legends. Oh, nice, Caden. Nice. Italy is beautiful. I so want to go there. And agreed, Delta, this is amazing. And one day, when this channel pays, we're going to be doing a lot of road trips, a lot of aviation museums, a lot of air bases, air shows. Heck yeah, DOD. Malaysia would be a good spot, probably where they're based. Yeah, or what is it called? Something Diego Garcia, maybe? Or I'm trying to remember what that base is called. Heck yeah, Delta. In fact, I tried. The docent said Mach 3.5, but he had a sparkle in his eyes, so I think it definitely goes Mach 4. And whatever they have now probably goes, who knows what, Mach 8, Mach 9. Oh my God, kid. That would be a great honor, and I would be grateful to all, because seriously, I'm a single guy, busting my tail. I got kids, got to feed them. And I'd love to also educate them by taking them to places like this. They're in school right now. But you know what I mean, ladies and gents, moms and dads, everybody. It'd be cool. Oh, heck yeah, Amtrak. That should be fun. And is that going to allow them to do more stunts? Because the last time I went to, I think I saw Monster Jam at the Capitol Center in DC. It was kind of eh. Oh, a little bit of DOD. What's your favorite one? And Waffle, I hope. Oh, but we're not going there? Okay, where are you going? I hope you get some good trips in, Waffle, because DC is interesting. Stay safe. Oh, I wish there was Delta. Oh, I love the F-22, man. Seeing it in person, if you guys go back, I think 6 months ago, I was able to get some shorts from a cell phone of the F-22, and it was mind-blowing. Oh, nice. You gave you a guitar. Wow, Caden, you're lucky. You have a really cool bus drivers. In fact, props to all bus drivers for keeping people and kids and all safe. Yeah, I wish Delta, man. If they had that here, I'd be in love. Oh, nice, DOD. Have you learned a lot about their capabilities and I guess different countries and that sort of thing? Because I think we're both kind of like keyed in on equipment, very hyper-focused. Oh, heck yeah, Delta. Nothing could take that thing. You sat in one? Oh, my God. What was it like? Oh, yeah, Caden. I've tried to do that, but unfortunately, old eyes suck. I can't see it. Cool, Amtrak. Sounds good. And that's good that you and your dad can do that as a father and son activity, because those times are important. Oh, the T-34 heavy tank. Familiar with that one? That is wicked. The Capitol will be fun. Hopefully no rioting, just kidding. And the museums are amazing. If you guys are going to the Air and Space Museum in DC, I apologize on all residents. It's under renovation. Heck yeah. Hey there, Vera.
Hey, you see
It can be, Delta, I admit it. Hey, salted fishing's in the house. What fish are you catching today, sir? And have you caught the Enola Gay up close like this before? Because this is amazing. The plane that dropped that bomb. Yes, Hiroshima. Heck yeah, Caden. Indeed, Delta. I can imagine, because I've tried it, and it's... So maybe it's not old eyes. It's just a confusing game. Oh, you're in UK. Nice, Delta. Which part? I miss going to pub crawling over there. Need to go back. Oh, the B-29. Indeed, Caden. Amazing stuff. That was flak bait. Yep. Yeah, Top G. What's up, Blue Wave Commander? Oh my God, DOD. Damn it, it's time for this channel to get paid, because I will literally take my kids and go on a road trip and put everything up here on YouTube. Like, I'll spend 2 days there, like getting everything. Heck yeah, it is like a spaceship. Actually, folks, who here thinks, ladies and gents, that this looks a little bit like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars? Anybody, or am I just from the drugs from 30 years ago kicking in now? Nice, Scotland. Scottish lad here, although a Yank. And which part of beautiful Scotland are you in, Top? Because I loved it there, bro. I'm biased. Us Scottish people got to stick together. Oh my God, DOD, I would love to see that. I hope one day this channel can do this, because to be honest, I'm going to put 75% of the money, if this channel ever pays, back in this channel. Aviation is a passion. History is a passion. Oh, nice. Which are you going, river or ocean this time, Salted? Oh, okay, down near Scotland, like on the border of UK? Texas is in the house, Kate, and all my exes live down there. Say hi to them. No, I'm just kidding. I'd like to go there. What is it true? Texas is a very flat, except for, I believe, Austin. Oh my God, Delta. Again, if this channel ever pays, the gloves come off. We're going traveling, all of us, to museums across the U.S. and who knows, anywhere. Oh, nice, Amtrak. Is that going to be at the where the 76ers play? Because if so, oh God, that 707 is hot. Tex Johnson, baby. Tex Johnson. Chewy. Oh, the Falcon. Good, Salt. I'm glad you see that too, because I was wondering if the drugs I did when I was 17 or 18 were just having flashbacks. Yeah, okay, Waffle, cool. Oh my God, Delta, so want to. And yes, it is type. It's the Enola Gay. Good catch. And DOD history is fascinating. And here's to a bright future for all men and women around the earth. Lancashire. I'm trying to remember. Shetland Isles I've been to. Beautiful. Have you ever been to Tain and the Northern Highlands? Because that was admittedly, the mountains with the snow were amazing in the summertime. Heck yeah, Top G. No, which one would you recommend? Oh, Chanel, isn't this one a beauty? This is just like Boeing, please do what you were doing here, because it worked. Oh, okay, Caden. So down there, it's pretty, there's the P-51, as promised. I'm using my love of heights. And there is, you all know this plane. I promised. Try to keep my promises as best as possible. Oh, nice, Salted. Turkey hunting is fun. Hope you have better luck than I did. This turkey didn't get anything. There's the F-6 Hellcat. Pretty cool. And the P-51 indeed, Caden. Top Gun. Great movie, Delta. Oh, nice Type Zeta. Did you have... Oh, you know what they did? They were renovating. And if you go to the DC one now, it's the same crap. It's like giant condoms on planes. And it just takes away the experience. I get it, they're renovating, but it's like, damn. Tain, oh my God. And Glenmorangie whiskey, it's good. Oh, Chanel, this is... Like, don't you wish they could go back and bring back a modern day 707 with fuel efficient engines? Oh my God, I would love to Delta. They said if this channel ever pays, we have enough subscribers, it's gonna happen. We're going. Road trip. Anytime, Kate. Brace Shetland is, I've heard of that. I think we were pub crawling there. I think we had a little too much fun, if I remember, but it was the Shetland Island is just beautiful. HO229. I'll try my best there. CJ, how you doing? Oh, Chanel, man, that was, you're right. Ma'am, that was the golden age of flight, the age of discovery, and also better dressed people. The BY Catalina. I don't know, okay, now look. Oh, my good waffle bricks, please do. And in fact, same. That would be an honor to see it in real life over there at that museum. Yeah, it does, Caden. I agree. Definitely Bodish. And Chanel, you're right. This is amazing. Hi, Mr. Oz. This is the Udvar Hazy Center in Chantilly, Virginia, 30 miles west of D.C. or 3 hours in traffic, next to Dulles Airport. Hope you get a chance to come here because seriously, folks, if you have a layover at Dulles, come here. Yes, indeed, Top G. That's why I do need to get back to the UK. Partly it's the airfare right now would kill me, but I would love to visit the UK again. And I like the fact that they're free because they should be used to teach young men, young women, people of all ages, all backgrounds, the joys of aviation and how important it is for all of us as a world. Hey, Chanel, this is Udvar Hazy. It's next to Dulles Airport. Seriously, 30 miles west of DC, 3 hours in rush hour. But some days you get out here in about 45 minutes to an hour. You know, I don't know, Delta. Still learning this thing. We got the judge in the house, though. Uh-oh. What's the judge up to today? Hey, Caden, it's all good. All good, thank you. Wow, that is quick, Caden. That's moving. Oh, Chanel, please do. I can't tell you enough. This is probably one of the aviation wonders of the world. We'll go take a quick walk here, and then I got to eventually get back to some other unfortunate assignments, but it is life. Dumfries. Oh, Scotland. Okay, nice. Top G, next time over there, if possible, and not drinking too much, we'll definitely hit that up because love the pub crawling, the fish and chips, and the nice people there. Air Force One. Yes, in fact, Waffle, I got lucky. So cool you caught it at Hell on Earth, Logan Air Force, or Logan Airport. That's Hell on Earth in Boston. I got lucky one night. I was driving my, let's just say X around Andrews Air Force Base, and all of a sudden up in the sky are two F-16s with, I think it was then George W. Bush's president, right side and left side of the plane coming in for landing. It was awesome. Heck yeah, Chanel, full recommended. And my goodness, I'm surprised that they let Air Force One go to Logan because that runway, as you know, is kind of unique. Oh my God, Amtrak, the missile. Please bring back the missile. The 757, agreed. Yes, Judge, indeed. In fact, you're right. Whether you're a pilot, a passenger, or anything else, aviation allows us to do stuff that were once impossible for most of our, 110,000 years of humans on Earth? Could be wrong on the number there, but oh my gosh, you ain't kidding, Caden. Some of them, yeah, I can imagine taking off from there would not be fun. Oh yeah, Judge. Thank goodness, no more meetings, and indeed, so are you taking like a bike with pedals, or are you taking a motorcycle? Or as my friend in the South calls it, a motorcycle. Oh yeah, MiGs are cool indeed, Chanel. In fact, they got the MiG-21 here and the MiG-15, but they do need to get a newer Soviet or Russian aircraft. That's one thing they're really missing. It would be nice to have like a MiG-29 Fulcrum or maybe a Sukhoi. Oh, NTS, awesome, welcome back. What was your favorite exhibit here? I mean, this place is just, I mean no offense to anybody of Islamic faith. This is the Mecca of aviation, and I mean that. Like, it's amazing. Yeah, okay, and that thing is huge, and then that's what we know. Like, might even be more. If it doesn't run on gas, it's not moving my ass. Exactly, the Judge. Let me guess. I gotta profile you a little bit. A Harley Davidson hardtail. Am I close? It's fun to profile a little bit. But I don't blame you. Ass, grass, or what's the other one? Ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for free. Fleischman, every day, I literally look up at the sky and thank the universe for this. Kid you not, I'm just a humble guy and agree with Caden. I would love to have an F-22 here. That would be wicked. Oh, A380s on Castle Island. That is awesome, Waffle. They are beautiful. In fact, I hope if my earlier life published, there's an A380 from Emirates that looked amazing. Oh, yeah, the Judge. I'm going to work on my profile and skills. The Dyne is a sweet ride. Indeed, Jim. This is, thank you to Barbed Wire and all pilots that served and mechanics and everybody else in the military. This plane is legend. Oh, you are not kidding, Chanel. Please come on over to D.C. and or Chantilly, Virginia here and see this because it is unbelievable. Polaris Sting Pro, yep. Tomcat, yes, indeed. And an RF-8 Crusaders. Hey, yep. Oh, please roll, Chanel, my apologies. Eyes are going to get checked next week. My kids are right. Your old dad. Go get your damn eyes checked. Hi, plane viewer. This is the Udvar Hazy Center, 30 miles west of D.C. It's a Smithsonian, but it's 3 hours in traffic sometimes. Wish I could, and Chanel's right. I'd rather use one of these jets to get here, to be honest. Oh my God, Top G, incredible. Anyway, same Chanel. This place is wicked. Ooh, which is more reliable to judge? Because I've heard mixed things about Indian and Harley. But I do love their bikes. They are cool. What? That's crazy, Caden. Wow. That's really horrible. And thank you for stepping in and intervening, because what is it? Mercy to the guilty is cruelty to the innocents. Oh my goodness, Fleischman. So wish. And hope to get there. If this channel ever pays, folks, I'm rolling. I'm going to go wheels up on my Econo box, and we're going to go travel together to Wright-Patterson and other Air Force bases and military bases. Heck yes, you know, and indeed it is. This is just legendary stuff. Oh, nice. Blue Angel biker. Nice Top G. In fact, Indian bikes from back in the day were cool. I just don't know the reliability of the new ones. And damn, I love that Prowler. Oof. Thing's wicked. It's hot. Oh, she blackmailed your friend. Sounds like a person with a personality disorder. I wish they did Army guy. Hey there, by the way, thank you for serving. I wish they did. The closest they have is this F-35 or YF-35 prototype. But man, they need to get one here, sir. Yes, they do. Oh, heck yeah, Caden. That's a person with a personality disorder. They're very manipulative, dismissive, lack empathy, callous. Just very wrong people. Bad wiring. Thank you, Edward. Nice to see you. How you doing today? And Army, man, seriously, thank you. The men and women of our military and militaries around the world, nobody donates or gives more to their communities in time than our military veterans. Heck yeah, Caden, what's up, what's up? How about riding this F-14, Caden? Oh, Top G, the missiles are wild. Like, I think that's the Harpoon, if I'm not mistaken. This place is unreal. But hate to do this, folks. I got to roll. So I just want to say thank you. I am trying to grow this channel. So any subscriptions or views, likes, whatever, I don't know how YouTube works yet. Thank you. And I mean it. And Andy, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you, Edward C. Got to always have my best, and I'll always do my best for you all, too. Thank you, Top G and Amtrak. Heck yeah, CNs are awesome. You're lucky. And Caden, you too. Peace out, y'all. Be safe, be kind, and remember, we're all 3% equally worthless in this world. Take care, be safe, y'all.